So good morning. This reading is for Pisces. I'm doing a personal growth. So we're going to take a look at a situation where either you're growing, healing, changing. It could be anything as far as growth goes. And we're going to take, the cards are going to tell us what they are, but this is for Pisces. This is end of April to end of May. However, these readings are very much timeless. I think people will come across them when they need to. Also, if this one doesn't resonate, please check out your, your moon rising signs as well. Or if there's anyone that, that is close to you, you can always cross watch and see what's up with their sign. And I am using Light Seer Tarot today. Also, please keep in mind I do personal readings, and the link is to my website is below. Let's see, can you please let us know for Pisces? What are they working on, growing with? What's their situation, and how can we help today? What do they need to know? What do Pisces need to know? One more. We will cut the cards. Okay, so I'm doing 2 cards for situation. 9 of Pentacles and Tower. Blocks. Page of Swords and 9 of Cups. Fears, obstacles. 10 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so strengths. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, that's good. Actions, 7 of Wands, Hierophant, and the outcome I will put over here. Good. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. So the bottom of the deck is 8 of Swords. Again, this deck specifically, and I like this deck because to me this is what the 8 of Swords is all about. She's looking in the mirror, and in the mirror she's tied up and stuck. In other words, this is how you see yourself. And I believe that with any 8 of Swords, but in this deck, it shows it. Like she is looking in the mirror or in water. I'm not sure what. And that's the reflection she's seeing. And to me, that's how you see yourself. So you are stuck right now. You are seeing yourself as very stuck. Whether you are or not is yet to be seen, but you definitely see yourself that way. And I'm going to take a quick drink of water. So in the current situation, we have 9 of Pentacles and Tower. And I think that really is saying there's a situation that's happening right now that's affecting your stability as an individual. Okay. And this could be a lot of different things depending on your situation. This could be like getting into a relationship because that changes your independence, right? As an individual, and that you could be going into a relationship that's becoming committed, or this is maybe you lost a job, or there's a change in your job, or a change. This has to do specifically with your stability as being independent. So yes, it could be something coming in where it's a relationship, and that does affect your independence, because when we get in a committed relationship, now there's 2 of us, right? So but this is a big change, and you didn't expect it. So this, either you know about it, was we're talking about it in the reading, or it's going to happen really soon. But there's something that comes in that just kind of could even wipe the, it's going to be kind of a shock and a surprise. If you don't know yet, then this would be a situation that's going to kind of surprise you, and a lot. Like, what now? So what the blocks are, and this is something that you really need to watch. Like, this is blocking you from moving forward, like in your way. It's not really an obstacle as much as it is. So an obstacle to me is something that's probably more physical, and a block is something that's up here, that you're thinking about, that you maybe should process different. We have Nine of Swords, or Page of Swords, and Nine of Cups. In this deck, the Page of Swords is ideas, aha moments. Also, to me, it's still about protecting yourself. And the Nine of Cups is all about your wishes and dreams and desires. So there is some kind of desire here or dream that you can't get past. Like, this is so important to you that you can't get past it. Because the Nine of Cups is you know, it's a good card, but if we are so focused on one desire or one outcome, then it's harder for us to be able to go with the flow or be more flexible in our life. And in life we have to be flexible, and that is a perfect example of the Tower. The Tower affects us more the less flexible we are. If we live with this, like, my life's going to go this way and I have it all panned out, and then a Tower moment happens, it's harder to deal with that change if you can't go, okay, this is what I want, but I can be flexible in, you know, what my desires are. So this is why the desires is coming up as a block, because there is some kind of expectation that you had, and you expected your life to go a certain way in this area, whatever this thing is that's affecting your independent stability, that you're like, and I think it had to do, like, your ideas are not panning out the way you thought they would. So your ideas being the Page of Swords, Nine of Cups being your wishes. This idea is something that you desired, and you had an idea, and you really thought that things were going to go this way, and now they're not. There's been an upheaval, and so because you're stuck on this, it could block you from moving forward into something really good. So don't let that block you. Your fears and obstacles are a Ten of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes, how are these fears and obstacles? Well, the Ten of Wands is obvious, kind of like it's been a lot of hard work. And you don't know how much more hard work you want to put into it. So that becomes a fear, or it comes to be, actually, that's the obstacle more so. And the Ace of Pentacles is a beginning, but it's almost a scary beginning because it's a change. It's different. The Tower, we're talking about the Tower here. So while the Ace of Pentacles is a really good thing, it's starting something new, and it's scary, and there's the fear. Do I want to start something new? I've worked so hard for this other thing that I don't know if I want to start something new, because I feel like this has to do with some kind of idea you had that you were going to do this, whatever it took, and it's not panning out. And so now you're going to have to do something different, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Here's the thing, it is the Ace of Pentacles. So if you're listening to this and there is this fear of starting something new, it is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a good chance this could be a really good thing. So keep an open mind here. If this resonates with you, please keep an open mind, because it is the Ace of Pentacles. But still, you've worked really hard for this other thing. So, you know, there's a disappointment there too. I mean, I don't have a disappointment card, but there is some kind of disappointment here. The strengths that you have, and I love this, you know, you have Eight of Pentacles and Six of Cups as your strength. And I think that's what's saying is what you have, you know, in your back pocket is the ability to learn. You know, you have the focus and you have the ability to learn something new. Ace of Pentacles, or Eight of Pentacles. So this is something you have within you already. You know, just, you know, in this reading is just to highlight this for you, to give you a reminder, and to, you know, give you encouragement that you do have the ability to learn new things. You probably can get really focused on something. And the Six of Cups is hey, you know what? You've done it before. And take a look back in your past and identify this situation with another situation that you nailed, that had the same type of feeling to it, where there was a change and you had to deal with it and it was scary and it wasn't what you planned, but you handled it. And I think that's a key too, is this has happened before to some degree, and it could be a different life area or whatever, but you've been through something very similar, Six of Cups, and this reading is here to remind you that you can overcome this as well. And I think that's important too, Pisces. Knowing that you can focus and knowing that you can learn something new and knowing that you've done it before, that means you can do it again, will help you, overcome this situation. It's hard. So these readings are always about hard things. So I want to keep that perfectly clear, that these readings aren't, because there wouldn't be blocks. There wouldn't be if it wasn't a hard thing. I mean, anytime we are growing or changing, our life, they're hard. So, but that is definitely, I like those strengths a lot. So your action steps are Seven of Wands and the Hierophant. Here's the thing. I think the Seven of Wands is just saying, be true to you. The Seven of Wands to me is about protecting ourselves, what we own, what is ours, which is whether it's our mind, body, spirit, home. It doesn't matter. It's a protection card. And we stand up, or we're standing up for something that we believe in. And I think that would be always stick true, is stand up for what you believe in. Also with the Hierophant, you know what? Make the commitment. Make the commitment to get this done. Whatever the situation is to you. You might have to make a commitment to do it. And or also lean in on your spirituality. If you're confused and you're having a hard time, ask whatever spirituality you have, ask for assistance, ask for guidance, meditate, pray, whatever it is that you do to bring you a little bit closer to your spirit guide, your higher power, is going to lead you to the right answer, I believe. And even if you look at that Seven of Wands in this deck, it looks like she's meditating. So I think it's be true to you. Stay true to you. It doesn't mean you can't deal with this change, but don't think you can't do it, because you absolutely can, having that Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in your strengths. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that just because I want you to have something positive to look forward to. That's what the cards are saying. And to me, that's the most important thing. I'm not reading into them. I'm reading them. And I do feel, my feeling as I'm doing this reading is I'm not over worried. I'm not over scared. I'm a little anxious. So when I'm reading, it's usually the severity of the situation, so I am a little anxious. I'm not going to lie. There's this little piece of me that's going, okay, how am I going to do this? But I think it's more like, how am I going to do this? Not, I can't do this. Not, it's not going to work out. It's just, how am I going to deal with this change? And you do. And I think this is a key point to it. Look out for yourself. Get in touch with your higher power, your spirits, your spirit guides. Whether it be, and to me, see this Seven of Wands, no matter whatever you believe in, this could be praying, this can be meditation. I mean, if you look at her, she's taking time alone to figure this out. But it's also about protecting yourself. And the Seven of Wands to me is just about that. So what's the outcome? Ace of Cups. So whatever this leads to, it's going to lead to something really good. And when I say good, it's like that kind of good. It feels good. It's going to warm your heart. If there's a change in a job, it's going to be one that you love, like one that feels really good for you. If it's a change if this is a relationship change, there's going to be something that comes in that's really going to give you a whole new beginning, but this beginning is going to start from the heart. It's starting out of what you love. And I think that that's a cool thing to keep in mind as your destination, as you're moving forward and making these changes and dealing with this stuff, that, you know, you have something to look forward to here. So know that this is a sweet, sweet outcome. Not all these readings have, you know, a good outcome, because also this is a beginning. So any of the aces are really good at when we're doing these personal growth readings and you get an ace as the outcome, it means that you're leaning into starting something new. And that's exactly what we want when we're growing. Because if we're trying to change something, or a change happens to us, in this case, I think kind of arbitrarily because it's the Tower, there's nothing better than a new beginning. So, you know, having an ace in your outcome, and then the Ace of Cups just tells me it's going to be something that means a lot to you. And it's going to be important to you. And it's going to make you feel good, because aces, the cups are about our feelings and our emotions. So I hope this reading resonated with you. And please let me know if it did. I I I don't think you'll have an issue at all. As I mean, I know it's hard. I'm not making light of that at all. But what I feel like is that you're going to handle this situation very well. And if you latch onto your strengths, being able to learn something and be able to focus to learn something, and knowing that you've done it before, you can do it again, it's going to be huge for you. So Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know. Give me a comment, hit the like button, and take care and have a beautiful day.